Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Antihero. So I should probably mention, seeing as this is a point of contention for the past 3 episodes, I play these games really slowly. Usually I try and get a crushing victory. I don't just win, I destroy my opponent. Which is part of the reason why I don't play a whole lot of, like, online RTSs, because I kind of suck at them because this strategy doesn't work. I enjoy it, I'm sorry that it's kind of a problem. I'm gonna try and win these a little bit faster. But you guys have to realize I'm fighting my basic nature here, which is like, I must win absolutely, or I don't win at all. Anyway, corrupt clergy. Lightfinger crosses paths with Matilda. The clergy gets involved. Oh, no cutscene. That's interesting. Okay, rival thief Matilda. Unsatisfied heiress who plays at being a thief for the thrills, avoids direct conflict, but has a small army of thugs that she uses to block her opponents. There are 5 churches around the map. It's a blackmailer's dream. Watch out for Matilda's thugs. Okay, so it really is telling us that, like, hey, by the way, you wanna go for blackmail as much as possible. Let's see, can I... Not what I want to scout. Okay. Well, I don't have much of anything, so let's get cooking. Can't afford anything else, even if I wanted to. We're gonna toss him into the... Okay, let's resign. I screwed that up. Defeat! Okay. I was expecting there would be another cutscene, but I guess not. Okay. So, I forgot, just because I know it's there, doesn't mean that I can get into it. I think that's actually kind of a first for me. Usually I have to unfog the buildings to begin with. Oh well, anyway, so let's get cooking. Let's toss them into Goatslip the church. So yeah, I will try and win these a little bit faster, getting more churches and whatnot. But, it might take some time for me to get all of this working. Right now, I'm going to try and get as many churches as I possibly can. Alright, I'm just going to skip her turn, because for the life of me, I'm not going to be able to tell what's going on anyway. Okay, so let's, oh, we have a parchment trading house right here. That's important. Should probably focus on that. I guess let's work on getting the nagging hen, which is probably a it's probably a spot specifically for thugs. Okay, and we've got 2. Assassin deals 6 damage to an enemy, leaves your service. Expensive to hire user wirelessly. Buy the sisters. Upgrade to recruit the assassin. Yeah, so we already know about that. So we could get a gang. We'll have to wait on that one. Thugs, saboteur. I'm probably going to move down and see if I can get Lamplighter, just for free. Oh, okay, we still have something. So we can... Oh, Nagging Hen Orphanage. Okay. Well, I'll have to burgle that in a day or 2, once I get there. Okay, I'm just going to keep kind of skipping her turn. So it looks like she's just going to be chucking thugs at me, which actually comes off as kind of a bit of a non-issue. So let's get the orphanage. Yes. I just realized we actively burgled an orphanage there. Ooh, we get an estate. Awesome. Can't get it because we can't even attack yet. But we could attack, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, let's get gang. They're cheap, and they can start making me money. Which means we'll get our critic on the next turn. So let's go for gold on kill. Until later. Okay. I could afford one more orphan to do something. No, let's save our money for a bit. Because we already bought one orphan this turn. Until we have more income, I'm probably going to be a little bit stingy here. That's probably not a good idea. I don't know. Anyway, so she's starting to take these, not a problem. Yeah, I want to probably charge down the right path.
On my way.
There we go. Oh, we want to get Arch Critic. Pays for itself. Okay, and let's get the Very Dregs Church.
Ah.
Okay, so let's start hiring some orphans. Unfortunately, we don't have any new targets for my gang. Okay. But my income's looking better. So there's a bunch of churches. Oh, the churches come pre-explored. Well, Lumphammer is probably another Oh, I wonder if I can actually have multiple. Okay, I'll think about that. Yeah, part of the reason why I'm not buying an extra orphan here is because it wouldn't get me anything. And so I'm, like, leery of overextending. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start pushing for my gang to start killing these thugs. Because she has a great deal of them, apparently. Okay, so that thug, and Grand Plugs. Which is... Oh, Grand Plug's a trading house next to it. I missed. Well, that's okay. Let's start killing these guys. Now we can start affording some things. Let's just do gold per kill. These guys aren't getting upgraded anyway. So what do? We don't care too much about Orph.
What?
Now that sounded callous. Oh, gotta scout that first. Okay. So... I could get a victory point by going for the church. I'm gonna toss them in parchment for the time being. It's less threatened, and I know you guys want me to charge for victory much faster than I do. But I would really like to have a Oh, okay, that's potentially useful. Let's get Lamplighter, now that I'm looking at it. Dagger would be nice, but we don't need it immediately. And this will just give me an extra base lantern. I want to get as many lanterns as we can. So that I can have two active, gangs running around at a time. Because that'll be so much more money, because it said at the beginning that her general strategy is to throw gangs around. Okay.
On it.
So we want to get the Grand Plug trading house.
For me.
We want to scout this.
On
And we want to burgle Lumphammer, which is an estate that I can't reach yet. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well, let's get Expert Scout.
Is that all?
Reveal that, so Lumphammer's next to it, and we'll have to get the gem upgrade.
Hello.
Okay. So now that we've done that, maybe we start going for the church. Yeah, sure. Let's start accruing victory points.
Hello. Right away.
Because they can't take them back from me. I believe. I could actually spend some more and get another one. I think I'll just wait and save my cash, because they get more and more expensive. We'll buy 2 per turn. I can afford that. More than that, like, I don't want to overextend and put myself in a position where I'm going to lose. Admittedly, the AI seems to be a lot kinder, so it's not that problematic. Okay, so her thugs come pre-upgraded, or she probably has the,
Of course.
she probably has the thing that actually, the structure that gives them the extra health. Let's start getting points into health. Okay, so Lightfinger. Frigid Hearth Estate has a gem now. Okay, well I can't afford that tech to begin with. Because, yeah, we need explosives and jewelry and a couple other things. Okay. I guess I'll pick up Dagger. Now Now, where do we want to go? Let's go see if I can scout out, Shaftesbury. It's an estate. Okay. Didn't have anything particularly amazing, but that's fine. There's another church there. I'll scout this. We'll just stab this guy. Technically, bit of a monetary loss, but worth it. Okay, so let's start recruiting people.
I'm on it. Oi. I'm on it.
Okay, so now we've got another blackmail. Okay. And for better or worse, I'm gonna buy one more and toss them into the grand plug. One, so she can't take it. Two, the extra lanterns are worth it, but I'm not gonna buy any more than that. Okay. Well, we're up to 3 victory points. There's Mr. Clefbild, or whatever her name is. His name is? I don't know. We'll have to take a look at that later. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's start wiping out our thugs. Thank you, money. I'll just get into damage. Okay. So, do I have the tech for jewelry? I could. Worth it. Okay, so this is... my saboteur. Honestly, might just leave him there. I don't know, I'm trying to decide. Saboteurs are good, but I'm just not entirely sure if our...
On it.
our opponent here is even going to care.
Is that all?
I have no idea. Oh, there's the Strange Fellows Club. Okay, so we want to go after that. Ooh, we got some things we can do. Okay. So in that case, let's buy a lot of orphans.
Right away.
Oh, shoot. No, we can't get it. Well, we're going to get a lot of orphans.
I'm on it.
So I'm going to throw them all into the nagging hen. Orphans can evict enemies. Unfortunately, we're out of actions for the main character here. So in that case, I'm just gonna sabotage the orphanage, and I might keep it that way. Next round, we're going to scout Lothsbury and then take it from her. If I can use this orphanage as a spring point to take over all of our structures, then heck yes. Our income's looking great, mainly because of the gang. So we can just more or less win with an army of urchins. We are the exact opposite of what we were last time, where we were being hounded constantly. Okay. Well, hello. Oh. Balls. Okay. That's really expensive. And that's a serious problem. Alright.
I'm here.
So she has a high-level gang. Yeah. So the way this works...
On my
kind of frustrating, actually. But no. Blocked by him. Balls. Fine. I'll just get money.
Is that all?
Okay. That'll have to do.
Oi.
Well, my small army of urchins didn't quite work here, but I could, I can sabotage them.
Hello.
Unfortunately, my income is going to drop a little bit here. Well, one way or another, more lanterns, and I'm going to toss a saboteur right there. Protect my interest for a little bit. I got to take that gang out. Unfortunately, your thug was in the way, which did not help. Yeah, I want to get up here, but the goddamn assassination contract moved in, too. Yeah, the AI cheats. It doesn't play well it could play much better, but it starts with bonus actions that I don't get. Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go.
His gang went elsewhere. Her gang went elsewhere. Where did he go? Unless he went after the nagging hen, I'm really quite confused. Okay, so I could get Poison Blade. Yeah, let's get Poison Blade. That way we can start going after these guys. I know I should go after the assassination contract, and I will. But she's got a gang floating around out here that we need to kill. Okay, so there's a bank.
On it.
Unfortunately, I gotta scout that first. I'll do that later. Okay. Now, we haven't scouted anything, so in fact, having any orphans around here is kind of moot. Which is annoying. Okay, so I'm just gonna get him. And we're gonna sabotage the orphanage. Everything else is expendable, but we lose that orphanage, we lose our major, I guess, linchpin strategy? No. You know what? I'm just gonna purchase an orphan. I'm just gonna leave him there. Seeing as we get a cheap orphan, I know that sounds kind of ugh. But we get a cheap orphan every turn, and so... Oh, does he just disappear if he's not used? Nope, he's still there. Okay, a stunning display. So what happened? Oh! He went after the Grand Plug. Okay. Unfortunately, Christ. Oh, he went after my church. Okay. Let's see. You only do 2 damage. I guess we're just gonna have to hit this guy. We need more damage. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna keep scouting. We're covered in thugs. I can't scout anymore. I guess I'll just burgle everything. Can I get that second gang yet? No, we can get that on the next one. Okay, we're out of actions, and we've got this, who's blocked. Oh! Oh! We lost our victory point. So if we don't have that church, we don't get the blackmail. This is part of the reason why I play, so non-aggressively. Or aggressively for taking everything over. Because it didn't hurt me that much, but apparently by losing the church, we lose our victory point. Which is good to know. Okay, so the walls are closing in. Well, we should be fine. I don't know. Freaking her thug army is annoying. We need to... Maybe I should have been more aggressive about scouting, Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have been way more aggressive about scouting their territory. Okay. So we can take the very dregs back. Oh, interesting. Just having that orphan out actually was cranking up the price. Well, that's interesting, annoying. Okay, so let's take the frigid hearth. All right. Interruptions abound. So let's get a second gang. We absolutely need one of those. Okay.
Hello.
So can you waste most of your time? No, I don't want to burgle. We got plenty of money. I just want alternate avenues for getting around. Because if I don't, we're stuck. So her gang has not shown its face in quite some time. I'm just gonna get both of mine running around, going after the basic thugs. Her basic thugs are going to be really hard to kill. Let's see. So I'm going to set a trap on the nagging hen again. Because, again, that is by far the most
What?
valuable of my
Let's
locations.
go.
Probably not going to spend more than that. I'll get the next one on the next turn. We don't need that blackmail until the very end. But yeah, I want to go after her Strange Fellows Club and her bank. Unfortunately, we need more actions on the main thief to be able to access that. Because the main problem is just getting around this, like, small army of impediments. I'm fighting police barricades, effectively. Alright, let's skip. Let's see. So, he's got 6 HP. I can do it.
Sure.
I can get this sucker down. Okay. So let's scan Lothbury. Actually, I probably should have gone after Lothbury first. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, one last action. We can get Wicked taught. Yes. Okay. So we want to hire a gang.
Oh yeah.
And murder hers. Because, yeah, apparently she's had a fully upgraded gang this whole time. Which is frustrating. Okay, so let's get
Hello.
an urchin.
Of course.
We can only evict one at a time. Okay, so that's a bit more of a problem. Well, that'll be fine. We could get a truant officer. Let's work on the truant officer. As quite the trip he has to go. But if we can hit her where it hurts, in her income, that'll help a lot. Okay. So now that we've gotten that down, her income's going to plummet. And we can actually start working on things. I don't think I have anything else we want to do, so let's submit turn. Oh, no. No, I'm not going to spend too much on saboteurs. Really, the only one I don't... Oh, she took out the grand plug. Oh, that's what her dude was working on. Okay. So let's see. Main character. Freaking. Trying to get past all these guys is a problem. But yeah, if we boost the damage, that also opens up everything for us. So we can get around. Yeah? Yeah, it looks like it.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, this way we can increase the damage. I know he's floating around and we want to kill him, but another will show up. And we're in one of those positions where I might be able to win if I, like, worked hard enough.
Is that all?
I'm gonna kill him before he shows up. Okay, and let's scout Tinker's Bottom. Okay, so let's get Master Scout so we can actually do some activities here. Because ideally I'd like to find all of her sources of income and victory points.
I'm on my way.
And I would like to nuke them
Children.
into, he sounds so creepy. I'd like to nuke them so hard.
And now you're mine.
So we'll probably be buying a couple of these guys just to evict her out of every single one of her structures. Alright, so let's get some urchins. We want money.
Right away.
Do I go with the slightly excessive version?
What?
Sure.
Alright then. Oi.
Okay. Doesn't look like she's going for nagging hen nearly as much as she used to. So I'm going to bankrupt myself to get the bank. It'll be worth it. We get the extra money. And I'm going to buy a saboteur, and we're going to keep the bank going. It doesn't look like she's going after the orphanage nearly as aggressively, but she might want that bank back. So hopefully we can make enough cash on the next turn, which we should. We can just burgle some houses, and kill some dudes, now that I'm thinking about it. And I'll get another... I'll get probably our last truant dude. Oh. Well, that's maybe more of a problem. Because I kind of want that frigid hearth. Bribe delivered. I have no idea. Okay. So we learned a couple of things. One, she's got one of these guys out again. So she did get a bribe. Do you do damage? Probably not. Let's just go for gold per kill.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start going for her thugs. Okay, so let's do gold per kill. We technically need more than that, but still. Okay, so I'm gonna go for Frigid Hearth. Because we need the money. Okay, don't have any new attacks. So what else can we do? Let's check out Tinker Bottom.
On my way.
Okay. Cannot move here. Scout this first. There we go. Yeah, I want to open up as many potential avenues as possible.
Hello.
Okay. So what can I throw people
Right
into?
away.
Dry bone. I just want to make it impossible for her to get past my defenses here. So let's toss him on Wicked Tot. As I figured, she's probably going for that consistently. And let's just get a truant officer. I'm going to increase the price of her thugs.
Right this way, children.
Because I've got money to spare, but she doesn't. She only has one source of income at this point. And by taking those all out, it should get easier. Okay. So we've actually got most of these. We don't really care too much about the sisters. Do I go for brewing? Sure, we'll go for brewing. And I'm actually pretty poor here.
Okay.
I can't imagine he's going to be much of an impediment. Thugs are not, Oh, I should have actually used him to bolster one of my gangs. I wasn't thinking. Oh, it's okay. There's that money that we need, and as long as my gangs survive for at least a little while. Yeah, she went for the grand plug. I missed that part. Yeah, they're still alive. Okay.
Of course.
As long as my gangs survive, I'm going to be wealthy. Kind of a matter of keeping them alive, but still. Okay, so could go for the assassination contract. I'm gonna keep working at her base, though. I know you guys want me to, like, pursue victory at all costs, and I'm down with that, but I gotta make sure that I'm not going to, like, lose in the process. So let's go after the assassination contract. And let's scout the Crimson Hook Church. Realize I never grabbed that. Scout the adjacent streets first. Okay, so let's go kill Bishop Cheeryable. Huh. Okay, so we get some extra money there. More gold per kill. Okay, so first off, let's take Loathberry. Then we're gonna get the Crimson Hook Church. Then we're actually going to get a truant officer. And let's go after Undercarriage. My goal here is to wipe out as many of her bases as possible. Because she can't afford to replace them. Okay, so we can get fine ale and the hard stuff. That's not really that helpful. The sisters also probably not that helpful. Let's just get some extra gold. So Wicked Tot still has a bomb. So let's get a one more urchin. Toss it in the church we just evicted. This city will be mine, and then we win. I'm going faster, and realistically, she's not going to be able to do a dang thing about it. We got to go after Tinker Bottom next. I really wish I could speed up this specific spot. I also want to take the Grand Plug back. Okay, so let's take a look. So she's got a gang.
Yeah,
Oh,
of course.
that evicted the Crimson Hook. Gotcha. Okay, let's keep going gold for kill. I'm gonna profit off of her waste. We've got a new assassination contract. Honestly, might be a good idea to just keep killing these guys as they pop up. Drive their health up so that I'm the only one that can kill them.
Sure.
So Friar Whipple dies. Now here's the question. Could I win right now? Yes, I could. Probably.
What?
So urchin number 1. Oh yeah, this is a really easy victory, now that I'm thinking about it. Well, that was easy enough. Victory! Hush money. Yeah, sometimes I just gotta remember that I can win in one turn instead of just, like, hounding my opponent even more. I love hounding my opponents so that there's nothing left of them. They can offer no resistance. Oh well. I like the Compass Rose. It's unhappy. That amuses me. Anyway, I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode of Antihero. And I hope this episode was maybe a little bit more to your tastes of aggressive victory and so on and so forth. So I guess with that, like I was saying, see you guys next time. And as always, thanks for watching.